you grew up in Atlanta. How was trying to balance school and performing at the same time?
Well, I went to Tri-Cities High School of Performing Arts.
Right.
And Performing and Visual Arts. And so when we got our record deal in the 11th grade, I was recording a lot, but I didn't have to miss a lot of days. So it still worked out. But when I got, as soon as I started my senior year, we had already, the song came out, the video was out, so we were popping when my senior year started. So I was missing a lot of days on tour, but my teachers, and they worked with me. I just took my test when I came home. And I went to school like everybody else. I didn't leave school. I went to the same school. But I missed out on fun things like the senior trip or my senior prom. I didn't get to go, stuff like that.
And I've always wondered with artists like that, does that make you more popular or less? I know Christina Aguilera's talked about it made her much less popular. People didn't really like her so much.
Really?
How was that for you?
For me, it was cool. I felt like I was already somewhat popular because I was part of the performing arts clique that used to sing at all the talent shows, and I was Miss 10th grade, not the. So it wasn't like I was unpopular
right.
prior to. So I just think it was more of a great thing for the school because we're a performing arts school, and now you have somebody who's actually out there doing it professionally and still at the school.
So you can make the school proud.
Yeah,
right.
so like
nice.
I did have one teacher that was very not nice, and used to say things.
Jealous.
I don't know what her problem was. She just wasn't nice. But then, some people that were trying to make it harder for you. But I'm just one of those. I'll make it work. I'm gonna make it work. So.
Right. And I was really excited the other night to see your song "Bills, Bills, Bills" for Destiny's Child on Glee, which is like my favorite show. How was it? Well, besides the Housewives, of course, my first favorite show. How was watching them perform it, and what did you think of the performance?
Oh, okay. First of all, my dumb self. I was running home, so I didn't see it when it aired. I had to go back and watch it on YouTube or whatever. But I thought that they did an amazing job with the arrangement because I loved how not he, but they.
The Warblers, that's their name.
That's their name. Oh, okay. Yeah, I loved how they took the music and made the music with their mouths.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Meaning that dum da da dum dum dum. Like they sung it instead of just having the track playing behind them.
Right.
You know what I mean? The only thing that was behind them was the drum. That was it. Everything else they did with their mouths, and I thought that was dope because normally if somebody sings your song, they don't do the music with their voices. You know what I'm saying? They sing over the background track.
And it was so good, I didn't even notice that.
You didn't notice?
I am glad you brought that up.
Oh my goodness, yeah. And he was like one guy, when they start, go back and watch it. It's like before he even starts singing, one guy's dum da da dum 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 da da dum dum dum. The other, like they always doing different parts. You don't remember?
No, I remember now that you're saying it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and watch. But you're right. The main guy, Darren Criss, is really talented musician. But that's cool.
Yeah, it was dope.
Did you know it was gonna air? It was gonna be on.
Yes, I did because a friend of mine had told me, and then I reached out to my attorney who does all the clearances for us. And I was like, "We got a clearance for Glee?" He was like, "Yeah."
So did you get you'll get royalties, or how does
course.
that work? Of course. So I'm going to ask you about Kim's comment in a few minutes.
Well, basically, as a writer, anytime your song is being used. No matter, even if, like, say, for instance, if the music was playing low behind us and we're on TV, even if people can't hear it, you get paid for it. They have to pay you a license fee.
That's nice.
So that's why, like, say, for instance, certain shows, they don't like to use music in the background.
Because they have to pay.
Because they have to pay. Or either they'll use, like, some, random, like, say, for instance, they may pay a producer to own the rights to some random music that they don't have to so it'd be like a beat that you're like, that's so horrible in the background, but it's just like some random little
free
beat.
music.
Yeah.
And I heard that you're going to be teaching at the Learning Annex how to break into the music business so people can get their own royalties.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but that's pretty cool. I'm going to be doing,
I heard you'll be on the cover of the catalogs that are all over New York City. So
yeah, I'm excited about it. I don't know, it always makes me nervous to speak in front of people.
Really? But you perform in front of people, but
it's different when you're actually having to talk and teach. But then when I'm able to feel comfortable and just tell you my own personal experiences and stuff, then it's cool.
And you know so much about it. It's not like you're gonna have to think
I
of what to say.
I do. I don't know why I get all nervous, but I do. It's weird.
And I wanted to go in a little bit into your business life, your clothing store, Tags.
Yes.
It's in Smyrna. I grew up in Smyrna. Why did you choose that location for your store?
Because we love that area. My business partner, Peaches, and myself, we really love that area, as well as at the time, to me, it wasn't a lot of boutiques over there.
Right, there's not.
It's not. But it's a lot of people, that's living there and well-to-do people.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was like, hey, they need some clothes.
I didn't realize until I looked it up that you sell men's clothes.
Yeah, we sell both the women and men's clothes.
I was just assuming women's clothes, but I have to go check it out. And Miss Lawrence, who everybody loves, why did you, I may be wrong about this, but why did you decide to go with a gay guy as your first artist that you're producing? It may not be your first artist, I'm not positive. Was that calculated?
It would be right now. Yeah. Well, no, okay, put it this way. This is the thing. I've worked with artists before, and tried to develop groups and different things, and they break up or whatever. So I had kind of stopped doing that for a while. It's easier just to go get paid to write for somebody or produce for somebody and call it a day. Then you're their problem. You know what I mean?
Right.
So this year, the past 2 years, I decided that I wanted to develop my own company more. And I did my project through Kandi Entertainment, and I was like, I wanted to do somebody else. And Lawrence, he was on the show, and I knew he could sing because I knew him prior to the show.
Okay.
He also went to the same high school I went to.
So you all went to the same high school? Okay.
Well, he's younger than me, but yeah, he went there too.
Cool.
And he had approached me one day and was just telling me, I see what you've done for Kim. This is not on camera. This is before we started back taping. He's like, I saw what you did for Kim, but, I really would love to record. I've never recorded before. And I was thinking, the way he was talking was like, it's just something he wanted to try. He didn't really know if it could do. But in my mind, I looked at him and I just thought, you know what? You could really blow up. In my mind, because I was thinking how there is a lane, like, that he could own. Because there's so many people that's, y'all break it down to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexual community. What do you say, the LGBT?
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But that whole community, it's a lane where nobody just represents. Now, let's be real. It's a lot of artists out there who are gay or bisexual or whatever, but they never want to say it, especially men. It's different with women, they can do whatever and it's no big deal. But with guys, it's like a lot of times they want to hide the fact that they're gay because they think people won't accept them. But in my opinion, I just feel like it's a lot of people out there that would buy and support you. So why do you have to hide who you are?
Right. Let's
just do records, be who you are, do it, and just do hot records. I don't want to focus on the fact that he's gay. That's not what I want to focus on. Obviously, he is, because you can see how he dresses. But he is talented, and I knew a lot of people probably wouldn't give him the opportunity. So I'm just like, let's try it, see what we can do.
And that's what I like, because besides the music, like you were mentioning other artists that don't want to come out. For example, like Ricky Martin, they might come out later in life, but he's so confident and it seems comfortable with who he is at such a young age.
Exactly.
That people need to see that.
And that was my point. It's like, it's a lot of gay men who sing songs and it's all about, lady, I want to get married and have babies with you. When really, that's not what he's feeling. You know what I mean? So I'm like, do what you feel, because there's somebody out there who feels like you and will support you. But like, I don't know if you noticed, like, say for instance, the song that I did do for Lawrence, Closet Freak, there was not a he or she or anywhere in the song.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You did that on purpose.
Yeah. Now at the end of the breakdown, he does the dance breakdown. That's different, because that was just something fun he wanted to do. But the verses, none of that says anything about he or she. So I'm like, okay, it's a song that can be relatable. A woman who's, you know, a guy's not, he's only having sex with her, he don't want to take her out in public. You know, that chick, she can relate. You know, the mistress or the whoever. It's a lot of people out there that could relate to the message behind the song. It's just saying, you know, if I'm good enough for you to be with me in the dark, then I'm good enough for you to be out in public, or don't be with me.
Right.
You know.
Right, and